Well, hello, 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 and welcome to a special year end edition of Intercultural Spark, that show about the spark inside you that drives you to spark change in the world. And it is inside everybody. We all have something, no matter what your background, your age, whatever, that we can contribute. Today, I have a very special guest. Who I've made very, very good friends with this year, and I will tell you all about it. So, welcome to Intercultural Spark. All right. Well, hello, hello. So the guest that I brought with me today is someone who I've known actually probably since the first time someone called me fat in like first grade or no, fifth grade. And it's someone who's been with me for years and years and years, who probably was trying to be protective, but in the end actually really held me back. And this person is, wait, what? Sorry? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. This is so embarrassing, but my guest is here. Hold on one quick second. Oh, there you are. Okay. So my guest is, ta-da, my inner voice. My inner voice. What I have realized over the course of the year is that I think I have finally made friends with my inner voice. I don't know about you. I've had a horrible negative inner voice almost my entire life. But guess what? Inner voices thrive on being secretive and being behind the scenes and sort of being it's all based in shame. And so now that we've come upon a full year of having weekly shows and talking to people and making mistakes on video and big, it makes you realize that your inner voice kind of can't really have that power over you. And when I realized that my inner voice, which also inner voices come from things from our childhood, like things that people have told us from our childhood. And a couple weeks ago, I was finally back at home, and at my home in St. Louis, this is this is the bedroom wall in my home in St. Louis. And kind of funny, it's sort of a tribute to my sister and I who shared rooms. But what I realize is you'll see like that's me from high school. That's me as Miss Direct Mail, probably third grade and second grade and fourth grade and all the different pictures. And I think that I used to look at that and think like, "Oh, that's right. That's when so and so didn't like me, or that's when this happened." And being in town last week made me realize that I actually love all these versions of myself. I have only love and compassion for that person I was in the past. And once you do that, once you can love and embrace all the mistakes, all the things that you've done across your life, your inner voice is just maybe it's just a friend and a companion that joins you, but it can't be that negative voice that's always telling you did it wrong or remember that time. So probably one of my most exciting things about this past year, from sending out newsletters every week, from being a show every week, and to really focusing on it, is having made friends with my inner voice. So I'm going to leave you with that wall picture for one moment. I'm going to go get Deanna and bring her back because Miss Inner Voice is now gone. Deanna, we'll be right back. All right. So Deanna is back, having made friends with her inner voice. Her inner voice has now left. I also want to talk to you today. So it's year end. My guess is people are probably looking at missions and visions and thinking about what's coming up for next year. So just something to think about there, because all the guests that we've had on the show all year are people that are building their lives, that are building businesses. And part of having a business is actually setting goals and vision for the year. I will not lie. I have nearly spontaneously combusted a few times in my life. And most of the time, that probably was trying to figure out mission and vision. If you've ever been in those meetings, I wish that you haven't. But oh my gosh, where people will nitpick. Is it fabulous or fantastic? Is it and or the? It can drive you crazy coming up with this idea of mission and vision. But there's a couple of reasons why it's important. One is if you don't have sort of a vision for where you're going, you can't go there. I mean, you can achieve stuff, certainly, as far as goals for the year. If you have goals, you can achieve those goals. But what I'm finding is, particularly now that I'm looking to hire more people to work with me, is that people are specifically asking, what's your vision? So I'm finding that people who might want to join my company want to know what the bigger picture vision is that we're working toward. And so I work a lot with non-digital natives, actually almost exclusively. So people who didn't grow up with technology. My clients range in age, not that that's a requirement, probably somewhere in 40s to all the way up to 93. And so what I'm realizing that the vision that I have for the company has to do with this idea of rocket aging. And so, rocket aging is the idea that life can be a trajectory that you can actually achieve across the lifespan, because society will tell you that life is an arc that you sort of achieve, and then society tends to disregard people as they get older. But there's actually no reason that you can't continue to achieve across the lifespan, and that is not in negation to younger generations, driving innovation or driving things that happen in the world, because there's really space for everybody. And so it's more about you and what you want to achieve, but taking what you want to achieve and tying it to a bigger picture vision. So for me, if it's looking at the idea of rocket aging, that everyone has the right or the opportunity to be able to achieve and grow. um, Actually, with the economy, you almost have to keep earning across the lifespan. But how do you get those tools? So if the vision is rocket aging, people are going to achieve, grow, learn, improve, enhance their entire life. The world changes. And so what I do is then I bridge helping people, oh my God, spit it out. I bridge people who want to achieve across the lifespan with connecting to what the available communications technologies are and the strategy to be able to express whatever that vision is online. So that's how you kind of bridge what that bigger vision is with the actual products that you deliver. The products I deliver are digital marketing. It's websites, it's writing, it's social media, it's real life events. And of course, there's always that intercultural lens that overlays it. But the point is, mission and vision, to look at what you're doing as a broader impact that it brings to the world. I mean, that's what Intercultural Spark is about. I'm trying to figure that out in other people. And maybe it took interviewing 75, 100 people to realize that that could apply to my own life as well. So that's what I got for you today. Oh my God. But it is time for the flash exercise. So, the flash exercise that I do every week on Intercultural Spark, flash exercise is an interpretive aerobics, because I also teach group fitness. I'm a big advocate, speaking of rocket aging, of staying in shape and being fit across the lifespan. So, the exercise I have today, I'm going to do it, and then I'll let you guess in the comments what it is, and then I'll tell you. So, this is an exercise that you can do it at your chair. We'll do it at our chair. I recommend doing it around a door. So if you're doing it at your chair, you're going to sit up straight, sit back in your chair, arms come straight forward, turn your palms out, and now reach behind you. And what I want you to do is grab the back of your chair. So you're coming back. And then if you're at a door, you can actually grab the door handles on either side. Otherwise, scooch back. Otherwise, grab either side of your chair and press forward. So it's here, shoulders are down, arms back, grab the sides of your chair and lean forward. Okay, can anyone guess what this is? Okay, So twofold, practically, it's a fantastic backstretch if you've been sitting at your desk all day. Kind of reminds me, remember that movie Jason and the Argonauts? It reminds me of that the person right in the front, like that magic eye that was leading the boat forward. So a lesson to let a little magic in your life. We can't control everything. Uh, but that's exactly what it is. It's that idea of soaring to the future and looking forward bravely to what's to come. And it'll also help your back. So that's what I have for you today. Very excited to have made friends with my inner voice. It only took, oh my God, it took years. It took naming her. It actually took, I know you probably guessed this, that was me in an inner voice shirt. But it took actually getting a shirt and almost like making my inner voice someone who's physically with me. Because when that voice is inside your head, it's so easy to be so mean. But when it's actually, when you objectify your inner voice and put it as someone next to you, it feels terrible to be mean to someone else. So make friends with your inner voice. If I can help with that at all, I know a lot of people. I have a good friend where I spoke about my negative inner voice, and she was like, "Yeah, my voice is really positive." I have no idea how she does that, but if I can help with any of that negative inner voice stuff, happy to. So that was one. Two is mission and vision, that you've got to have a mission, vision, goals. Like if you set goals, it's the only way that you can achieve them. My goals for 2021 were to achieve a certain level of billing, which I achieved, to get a book published. I have a book, Where Two Worlds Meet, a guide to grandparenting your teenage grandchildren. That's coming out in June. And I had a goal, like, we're all one life. They're not separate, business and real life. I had a goal to weigh what my driver's license said. Not there, but I did join Weight Watchers and lose 10 pounds. So with those goals written down, you can achieve them. Looking forward to creating those goals for next year. And Rocket Aging. If you can tie your business to a bigger vision, I'm realizing my bigger purpose, mission, vision for helping non-digital natives, market their mission-driven businesses and life projects. It really is about enabling and empowering people on the trajectory of rocket aging. How can I support people to achieve and grow and build their businesses or achieve life dreams across the lifespan? So that's it. Happy, happy, happy holidays and just a happy and healthy new year. We will not have a show next week. We'll be on a lovely break for the holidays, but looking forward to a new year of intercultural spark to spark ideas and creativity in the new year. Okay. Thank you all for joining me across the past year and looking forward to a happy and healthy new year. Bye bye.